Good afternoon YouTube, I'm Hills on the Hunt. Welcome back to the channel, and in this video today I have another CEX haul. So let's go. Alrighty, welcome back to the channel. So yeah, like I said, it's another CEX haul. This will be part 5. The store I went to for this one was Boreham Wood. Yeah, I mean, I had a decent selection. It's a nice store to go into. So I picked up seven or eight, I think, in total. Yeah, so good stuff to add in. A lot of boutique labels, which is kind of what you see behind me, and sometimes starting to really focus on a little bit more. Like I said in the last CEX video, I'm trying to peter down on the amount of DVDs I collect. I'm just trying to focus on one format. It's just cost effective and it's just easier to kind of manage and look after. So yeah, DVDs will be going out. A lot of them will either be sold and moved on, or kind of sent out to a few people I know who were interested in a few of them. So yeah, but whatever kind of a recoup will go back into the channel and into more Blu-rays and into more videos like this. But yeah, but that's for future. So yeah, this was a CEX haul. I think about 8 titles. There was also, so in Boreham Wood, there's a little shop in Boreham Wood in London. There's a little shopping complex thing, and there was a WH Smith in there. And I just popped in there, and so that store was closing down. They had a 75% off sale in terms of books. So I grabbed a couple of books in that store ransacked. Whether it just been like a couple of days, but yeah, there was just empty shelves. I'm surprised people hadn't taken the shelves with them as well, but yeah, it had been just absolutely ransacked. And yeah, I thought, I mean, 75% off on brand new books is something you can't peel at, and so I grabbed a couple. So I'll quickly show you those first. Do not judge me, but I do love reading about serial killers and stuff like that, and just learning the mindset of a person in terms of what caused them to do what they did. True crime, that sort of thing. So yeah, first one, 75% off was this. Talking with Psychopaths, a journey into the evil mind. The person right next to you could be a cold, heartless murderer. Make of that what you will. But yeah. And the other one was The Grinning Killer, Chris Hallowell. In the early hours of 19 March 2011, 22-year-old person left a nightclub in Swindon to make the half-mile journey back to her home. She was never seen again. Cool. Taxi driver. Awesome. Yeah, curious to check these two out. Always good. I think both of them together cost me like £4. But £4 for brand new books is just, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. I would have picked up a whole lot more if there was a lot more there. There was a lot of presidential biographies. Not really much interest in that. But if there was enough like horror or crime thrillers or something, then yeah, there was a lot of dictionaries there, which kind of worries me. But because everyone just uses their phone now to check out stuff. But yeah, it was interesting. I wish I'd got there a little bit earlier. Maybe I would have had a shot at a few more, but beggars can't be choosers. But yeah, we'll go into the Blu-rays. I haven't had a chance to take the prices off all of these, so yeah, let me know. So first one we've got is Hound of the Baskervilles. It's an Arrow release, and it has Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee. Sherlock Holmes' tale. I do love Sherlock Holmes. So I'm always good with that. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's classic tale, The Hound of the Baskervilles. It's a hammer, and like I said, Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee. Yeah. There's a lot of things I like about this. So I'm looking forward to checking it out. It's a brand new one for me. Foggy atmosphere, and yeah, there's a lot of things to enjoy with this one. So I'm hopeful that my initial reaction in terms of how good this is will portray into the movie. We'll see how it goes. But if you've seen this one, let me know. What year is this? Does it say 1959? Okay, really good. Okay, cool. Another old movie I'm adding into the collection. So yeah, looking forward to checking this out. Hound of the Baskervilles. Let me know if you've seen it. Alright, so the next one we have is, so it's a movie I've seen before, and everyone I spoke to about it raved about it. It's a really good like horror movie and stuff like that. And I watched it and I was like, yeah, okay. I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but I'm always willing to give stuff another go. So we're going to give this another go, and it's Shrooms. Set in Ireland, about the American teenagers coming to Ireland for a festival of some kind, being told about mushrooms that shouldn't be eaten. Somebody eats them, and then things go crazy, and people go crazy, and just some weird hallucinations and creatures and all kinds of stuff happening. I don't know. I'll give it another go. Maybe it just caught me on a bad day, but I don't know. It didn't come across as kind of as amazing as everyone portrayed it to be. But everyone has tastes and different tastes, and everyone has different opinions on movies. So, I mean, if I'm wrong, and I'll happily admit I'm wrong, but I'll give it another go. But I just wasn't sure first time around. It didn't. I mean, it wasn't bad. Don't get me wrong. It just didn't sell it to me in terms of how great it's supposed to be in how people were portraying it. So yeah, we'll give it another go. Let me know if you've seen it, see what you thought of it. But Shrooms. Right, next one is from Radiance, title number 135, and it is In My Skin. Yeah, this is a kind of body self-mutilation movie. I believe it's French, because why wouldn't weird things be French? So one night at a house party, Parisian marketing professional Esther hurts her leg on some industrial supplies. Alone when it happens, she doesn't even realize she has been hurt. The lack of pain fascinates her. Soon thoughts of self-mutilation start to take over her life. Oh boy. Okay. But yeah, I'm curious to give this one a go. It's got a booklet in there. Should be new 4K restoration, new interviews, short film limited edition booklet. So the booklet talks about the mind-body problems and disconnection so cool. I'm looking forward to giving this a go. I do like French cinema. It is very, very much out there. Just very, very bonkers country for movies, but there's some really, really good ones, and I've heard good things about this. So it's going to be an uncomfortable watch, but that's fine. That doesn't really bother me. But yeah, curious to check it out. In My Skin. Next one is another Radiance title, number 11. I'm sorry about the CEX sticker, but I'll try and get another cover for this because I just don't like the look of it. The Bride Wore Black. This one is from director Francois Truffaut. And this gives the vibes of Kill Bill, the jilted bride, the killer bride. So Jean stars as the bride who, after marrying her love, sees him murdered on the steps outside the church. From here, she enacts her ruthless revenge on the group of men responsible. Undoubtedly an influence on Kill Bill, Francois Truffaut's The Bride Wore Black was influenced by the master of suspense, adapting celebrated crime writer Cornell Woolrich, who was also the author of the short story that Hitchcock's Rear Window is based on. Yeah, this looks bonkers. It's a 12, so obviously for its time, it's 1968. So don't expect it to be as gory and as bloody as Kill Bill, but if it's used as a concept for that movie, and I love Kill Bill from the Tarantino world, just love it. It's just a phenomenal set of movies, 1 and 2. So yeah, I'm intrigued to set this out. When I was looking on the shelves, the cover kind of pulled me in, and then the synopsis just kind of dragged me even further in. So yeah, another one from Radiance. I'm gonna get new covers for these. But yeah, very, very curious to check this out. The Bride Wore Black. Another one that's in French language, but again, I don't mind that. I don't mind foreign language, and yeah, we'll give it a go. But anyone seen this, let me know. Cool. Carrying on with the Radiance. This is the last one. This is the Sunday Woman with Jacqueline Bisset, Marcello Mastroianni, and Jean-Louis Trintignant. Probably said that completely wrong. But the point mark is the police have the victim, the weapon, and the suspect. What they don't have is the Sunday Woman. So they leave it looks like a thriller, and it looks really good. So it says the odious architect is beaten to death. An odious architect is beaten to death, and a high society wife, played by Jacqueline Bisset, and her gay friend are the key suspects with a discarded letter implicating them in the crime. Commissioners assigned to the case and tries to uncover the murder suspect in Italy, with a murder mystery narrative worthy of Agatha Christie. The Sunday Woman is also a sharp critique of Turin's upper crust. So yeah, this looks intriguing. I do love a murder mystery whodunit, that style of movie. When it's set in Italy, it's just a little bit more bonkers in terms of what's going on. And yeah, again, it's a new watch for me. Another one from the Radiance line, number 4. This one's from 1975, 109 minutes. This one's in Italian, so it all have subtitles and such. But yeah, again, these Radiance titles, they have boatloads of like extras on them. A lot of interviews and appreciations, original trailers, summaries. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on there. Probably like each one has an hour and a half worth of extras, little bits and bobs going in. So yeah, it's good. But again, another new watch for me. I'm curious checking this out, but let me know if you've seen this, The Sunday Woman. So yeah. So I went from 0 to 3 in terms of Radiance titles with this haul. So yeah, always happy to add new bits into the collection and new boutique labels. Yeah, always happy. Speaking of boutique labels, one of my favourites currently in terms of what I'm enjoying collecting, it's Indicator. And this is Queen Bee with Joan Crawford. Again, an absolute blind buy. It literally had to be a blind buy because with the Indicator titles, it tells you absolutely nothing on the back. So this was just bought off me looking at the cover and it being a Indicator title. So it literally says on the back, all honey on the outside, all fury on the inside. Is there anything else? So there's a booklet in here as well, which is always good. That's that. So I'll put that down for a sec. So yeah, just odds and sods about the movie. Talking about Joan Crawford, the Queen Bee. Yeah, really nice to add that in. Reversible covers, which I don't think I've ever noticed on the Indicator. Might be the case, but yeah. So that's the inside cover of it. Yeah, total blind pickup for me. I have absolutely zero idea what this is about, but it's in black and white, 1955, 95 minutes, so what, an hour and 30 odd minutes. Another one into the Indicator collection. Curious to check it out. Let me know if you've seen this. I'm looking at you, Stuart and Roy, because I know this Indicator titles and stuff like this is well up your alley. So let me know if you've seen these and let me know if it's any good. But yeah, we'll be checking this out as well. So yeah, Queen Bee, Joan Crawford. And the last one in this haul is the only one I've actually have in the collection, which again, I've got it on DVD, but as I said earlier, I'm just shifting the DVDs out, so this is going to be replacing it. It's Bride of Reanimator, and again, the CEX sticker just annoys me, but I'll get this cover switched up. Yeah, now I know that Second Sight have a release of the first one, Reanimator, so that's on my pre-orders for when it releases in the middle of December. So I cannot wait to add that. But Bride of Reanimator, yeah, great little sequel. Yeah, happy to add it in. Love comedy horror. This was just, the first one was just brilliant fun. This one I haven't seen in a long while, so it will definitely be a fun little rewatch. But I enjoyed the first one and on my rewatch, and then yeah, looking forward to giving this a go as well. But yeah, Pride of Reanimator. And again with the Arrow stuff, you get loads of bits and bobs. Double disc, and then you've got your reversible cover as well. Let's see if I can spot it. So that's the reversible cover for it. It shows up there. Yeah, that is everything. So that was the haul. What was that? 7 or 8 titles? It was 7 titles. 7 titles, 2 books from this CEX haul. Yeah, we'll be hitting the streets again in a couple of weeks, so we'll get this. We'll get some more in, and yeah, we'll go from there. So let me know in the comments if you've got any of them, seen any of them, anything from Radiance Indicator, Arrow that I should be. That's a little bit harder to find, or something falls into that kind of bracket, and I should be picking up. Always happy to take new suggestions. But yeah, happy to look into tucking into those at some point. Checking out some new movies, which is always a good feeling. But yeah, like I said, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit me a like, it always helps the channel. Leave me a comment, I always reply to the comment. And if you like what I'm doing here, hit subscribe. We are on the 68 at the moment, so it's a nice little start on the road to 100. And yeah, we'll kind of move on from there. But yeah, have a great day, thank you so much, and take care, bye.